FC24、PS5 版、プロクラブ、パブリック放送、誰でも参加 OK。すみません、遅くなっちゃいました。人集まったらプロクラブ始めます。 こんばんは、参加いいですか？はい。参加どうぞ。てかよしさんお帰りなさい。どうも。お元気ですか？いつもよりちょっと早めの帰国。私は元気っすよ W。いやー、だいたいこんな感じですかね。Twitch も始めました W。あら W。https://www.twitch.tv/BAISUKI_FC Twitch からも参加者募集中。Twitch も結構参加希望あるんですか？基本ないですね。www。
It is the first game of a brand new season, and as always on these occasions, a positive atmosphere enveloping the stadium and the players who'll hope to get it right first time. Can they deliver? Next on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And ushering in an exciting new season of clubs action. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, this should be a good game, Derek. Both sides will be looking for a victory here today, and it's so important to get off to a quick start in this competition.
It might be. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Sakamoto. Good bit of closing down. Released it nicely. It's got to be. Oh, a moment of pure class. Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just? Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Schmidt. Araujo. Sakamoto. Not smooth in possession. Well, a very important record broken last time out. You're looking at...
Oh, Derek, what a chance this is.
And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Nice.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Knudsen.
This is a message for all away supporters. Can you
A creative look about
remain
this.
after the game, and your coach will meet you at the turnstile. Thank you.
Now can she pick out a teammate? Can he put them in front? Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Ogawa. And teammates around him. Well, you've got to conclude that it was completely overhit. And not cleared away properly. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that. Able to skip past his man. Oh, nice ball. Oh, super header. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. It'll be a corner. Still not clear. Now, will the cross work out for them? Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. Ogawa. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. It's a weighted pass. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Can someone get on the end of this? No-nonsense piece of defending. And they know they need to stop him. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Textbook defending inside the box. They're really pressing their opponents. Bulut. Cho. Sakamoto. It's with Araujo. And room now out on the wing. And that is how to block. Borges. Oh, nice ball over the top. Will he find the net? Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, off target by miles with that one. And a goal kick will ensue. Gustafsson has it. Sakamoto. Ogawa. A super tackle and they've won possession. And plenty of room in the wide area. A cross lacking guile and accuracy. And he read it well, intercepting it. Ogawa. Careless in possession. Oh, great vision. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Offside.
Well, he doesn't need to make his movement quite so quickly there. Just let the ball be played into the space.
Ibrahim. So a throw in here. He could pick out a teammate. Wonderful chance. He's blocked it. And quick thinking defensively. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
FC24、PS5 版、プロクラブ、パブリック放送、誰でも参加 OK。ナイス。久しぶりに入った W。今日ね、友達と飲みに行ってたんだけどね。すげえ勧誘されてさ W。それで放送が遅くなった W。
Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Araujo. Sakamoto. And a tidy challenge. And played in with haste. Well, nothing untoward happened. Cadlets. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. A very effective clearance. Decent looking pass. Could be! What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. So back underway. 3-1 the score. Schmidt. Bulut. Ogawa. At times they make passing look easy. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Well, danger here as he runs at them. And it's played into the centre. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. Sakamoto. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. And the pass not finding its target. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Electing to cross into the centre. And behind it's gone for a corner. Can someone get on the end of this? Really good build-up, but no end product. And a fine cross. It comes to absolutely nothing.
こんばんは。参加いいですか？
That's a good pass.
はい。
Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Well, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? But timely defending when it mattered. And options in the centre. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. And taken short. Cross fired over. It comes to nothing in the end.
Well, Derek, this has been a really good performance, as you can see. They've created numerous chances, they're winning the game comfortably, and they could go on and score more. This could get really embarrassing.
Sakamoto. Well-timed tackle. And into the last 15 minutes of action. And a good-looking pass. Released it nicely. Well, he put the cross into the right place, but no one able to finish it off. Araujo. Gustafsson. Plenty of support here. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, no real accuracy, and easy for the keeper. He continues his run. So, deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Ogawa. Cho. Decides to shoot. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Needed to be more accurate from the keeper. Ogawa. Knudsen. And passing it well. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Well, we'll soon be hearing the final whistle, and this is a performance to forget about from the point of view of the visitors, Stuart.
Well, there are two main reasons why they're losing this game. Firstly, they've not shown enough desire to close the opposition down. And secondly, they haven't defended their box well enough. It's been a poor defensive display.
So 1 minute of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. What to like about that pass? Can't miss, surely! Well, the post got in the way. But it just petered out. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors, that's the big story.
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance.
惜しい。ナイス。進む誘ってお姉ちゃん系の店。今日は4141で初めて、人来たら442にします。はい、波線。いやー、細かいことは話せないんだけど W 昔の同級生からゴールデンウィークに飲まないって言われてね。その時点でフラグが立ってたよね W。よしさんって居酒屋とかは行かないイメージ。今日はやばかった。よく言ってますけど。あら W。しかも、さっき六本木でさ W。いきなりバーとか行くタイプかと W。いや飲み屋でさ。がっつり勧誘を受けたよ W。
It doesn't get much better than being able to call yourself the record scorer for a football club. But last time out, we saw him make history and revel in the moment. Now the prospect of more goals from this highly gifted footballer who rarely fails to deliver on the pitch. Live coverage right here on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
So, a corner here. There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. And delivered into the box. Well, mopping up defensively. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, in many ways, he's a throwback to the 80s in the way he plays. He's so strong when holding up the play. He can outmuscle opponents. Today, the defenders will certainly know they've been in a battle.
Sibley. And they need to get tighter. He's waiting in the middle. This could have possibilities. Keeper getting the touch. Oh, my goodness, you've really got to praise the defending. That was top-notch. Well-timed tackle. Sakamoto. Decent-looking pass. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Ogawa. Good weight on that pass. Can they convert? Oh, it's in! A 2-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited.
Nice.
So underway again.
前向け
And a 2-0 advantage here. Sibley. Well, not hard to read that pass. Moving into the advanced position. And a useful cross. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. So the corner played into the box. Oh, superb effort. And just off the target.
Yeah, that was so close, and what a bit of skill that was. The technique was almost perfect.
ナイスです。
Sakamoto. Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball. Tremendous block.
本番は参加良いですか？はい。
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
Electing to cross into the centre. Well, too close to the goalkeeper to
あり
really
がとう
pose
ご
a
ざいま
threat.
す。
Cho. Ogawa. What can they do from here? Fired in there quickly. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper, and that was always going to be claimed. Cho. Schmidt. Sakamoto. And I must say, that was a very promising attack. The alarm bells were sounding. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, great block. Over it comes. And stopping the danger. Well, they've given him too much space. Delivering it into the box. And a fine stop. Who can they pick out? Genuine chance. And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now. Ogawa. Perfectly positioned to take it away. On the ball, Sanchez. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. He might be able to profit from the wide position. That's not a bad ball. Just knocked it out of there. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Schmidt. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Sanchez with it. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Sakamoto. Might be able to get in behind the defence. And space to cross it. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time.
ナイス。 湯にすみません。ナイス前半。湯に OK っすよ。前よりは空中戦弱くなりましたね。ハットマークハットマーク。参加者募集中。あ。
So back underway here into the second half. Well, that took confidence. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. Lozano. Sibley. A deep delivery. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. I'll tell you what, it wasn't a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, it was a decent chance, but they're still behind here. They needed to take that one.
Well, high marks for that pass. And a good-looking ball. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. And the referee has given the corner. So maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. And there's the feed into the box. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
ナイクロ。まだ強いけどショー。
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Oh, good-looking run. And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, hit on the volley, terrific strike.
Well, it's a very difficult technique, but I actually think he should be scoring there.
Well, keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. Sakamoto. Cho. 30 minutes to go then. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. But then the one that fails to hit its target.
There's a message for Alan Roach. That's
Lozano.
Please can you come to reception? Your wife is waiting for you. Thank you.
Oh, nice ball over the top. Thumped clear. Well, the fans want to see a shot. That is tackling of the highest order.
FC24 DS5 版プロクラブパブリック放送誰でも参加 OK。W ナイスです。基本みんなで買いですよね。C
Sakamoto. Now they've lost it. Lozano. And a fine cross. Well, not away properly. Shot blocked, but still alive. Delivering it into the box.
B
Danger still on. Can they convert? No real challenge for the goalkeeper. Bulut. Ogawa. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Well, moving the ball around nicely as they try to get themselves back within a goal. And a chance to whip it in here. Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. Ogawa. Plenty of room in the wide area. And crossed in there. Could still be dangerous. And the keeper showing tremendous command.
C.
Who can he pick out? Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Ten minutes left for play. And he did well to cut it out. Baban. And tidily played. And the cross into the middle. And not a header that was ever really going to trouble the goalkeeper. Bulut. Cho. Promising pass. That's not a bad ball. A deft clearance. Could cross it in here. Can he put it away? Oh, good work by the keeper. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time, distributing it well. Well, the referee allowing the play to flow. And it's with Sanchez. Well, it's ideal game management when you can pass the ball in this fashion. Wonderful chance! And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game.
CW. Nice. ST も空きです。参加者募集中。今日はご飯ですか？はい。ロビー戻ります。ナイスです。行きますね。はい。走るんで3分待ってください。 どうしよっかな。1トップ2トップ。ST やりたい人いますか？1回442やってみますか。練習がてら。たまにゃ ST いいですか？はい。昨日ね、3142やって思ったんですけど、あれは結構ポゼッション系ですえ。ありがとうございます。なんなりとダメ出し出してくださいね W。いえいえ W。一応今シーズンは442をベースで。4141、余裕があったら3142もやりたいですかね。多分442が一番パブには合ってると思う。よしさん完全にボレー打ち習得してますね。いつ仕様が変わるかわかりませんが W。ニートさん LS 良ければ動きますよ。僕もずっと小型裏毛ばっかだったからね。あざす。いえいえ W。 もはや小型裏抜けのイメージがないかも W。
It doesn't get much better than being able to call yourself the record scorer for a football club. But last time out, we saw him make history and revel in the moment. Now the prospect of more goals from this highly gifted footballer who rarely fails to deliver on the pitch. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Tanaka. Here's Tanaka. Retaining possession proving difficult. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he's a great all-round player, but it's his ability to run in behind defenders that makes him such a threat. And when he gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, he usually scores.
Well, she's gliding through. Targets available, cross comes in. Pretty simple for the keeper. Arnold. A nice ball over the top. Doing well to keep possession. Schmidt. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Is it going to be? And the keeper more than equal to the task. And there's the delivery. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Nice.
1-0 then. Matsuda. Well, strong play here. I must say this looks promising. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. That's a useful cross. Couldn't quite keep it down. Goal kick. Schmidt. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Araujo. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. No foul play, says the referee. And that was a very fine read. Is it going to be? And back now with Park. Chance to run at them. Well, sometimes it just comes down to a really poor cross. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Well, the referee remaining very much in control. Now the card, and it's yellow. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw-in then. Olsen. On to Yang. Chance to cross. Well, they have it again. Ogawa. A good vision there. Well, high quality defending. Araujo. Schmidt. Almost at half-time, it's going the way of the visitors as things stand. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just...
Well, hit on the volley. Terrific strike.
Well, it's a very difficult technique. I actually think he should be scoring there.
Persson. Matsuda. A very effective challenge put in. That's a good-looking ball. On to Yang. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Good weight on that pass. And giving the ball away. This could be the equaliser. Can they slot it home?
Well, the fans can sense the momentum has shifted here. Can they now capitalise on this pressure?
Brilliant piece of skill. On to Yang. Options in the middle. Well, good defending. Clattered out of there. And the referee's whistle. That will conclude the first half here at Wembley.
Nice.ミスって変なボレー出ちゃいました。すまへん。惜しかった。押す。
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Real chance. Oh, a powerful effort. Close. Schmidt. Good bit of closing down. Park. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Ogawa. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. On to Yang. Persson. And giving it away. Trying to handle the pressure. And defensive play to be applauded. And played the pass well. And nothing comes of that attack. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. And Arnold has it. Oh, he's given us away. It's looking promising. Well, credit to her for a brave piece of goalkeeping.
Well, she's read that so well, hasn't she? She was so quick off her line.
Being pressed here. And playing it through. Well, now in a dangerous position. Intercepting it intelligently. Well, there to intercept. Matsuda. Kigason. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Olsen. High quality defending. And he's broken free.
Please meet your wife at the ticket office.
Great ball over the top. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it.
C.
Let's see about the delivery. And the header connecting with the crossbar.
Well, she did everything right. She attacked it well, made good contact with the ball, but just couldn't get above it.
On to Tanaka. Persson. Matsuda. Oh, did well to skip through. And a throw-in forthcoming. Chance to play it in. Into the advanced position. But quick thinking defensively. It looks promising. A cross there that was decidedly ordinary.
Well, the fans are certainly playing their part here. Just listen to this noise.
Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just one goal between them. Dangerous looking through ball. Well read to ease the pressure. Persson. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Dangerous ball. And he's clear as lines. Park. Who can he pick out? He's played it over to the near post. Well, not cleared away completely. Terrific block there. Chance here. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game, but...
GG. 一人連れてきていいですか？はい。ありがとうございます。お連れさん ST どぞ W。ナイス、ニコニコ。私これラストで波線。ST アザス賞。はい。LM 行きます自分。ST 良いですよ。極む参加僕。ST。よしさんどぞ。参加いいですか？はい。コメント見えてますか？はい。参加どうぞ。なんて検索すれば。空いてるところどうぞ。レーズーキ。容姿アンダーバーパリ。チーム名、レーズーキですよ。待っててください。バグってて再起動中です。はい。
It is a division match with real meaning, and they know what they've got to do. That is draw this game. If they succeed, a place in the promotion match will be theirs. We're live on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And the hope is they'll be able to move on from here to a promotion match place. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart? Now, will the cross work out for them? Well, unfortunately, not very convincing at all with that effort.
Well, he made a mess of that. Just didn't make a good connection, did he?
Hasebe. Oh, tremendous vision. And options in the centre. Oh, disappointing clearance. Aymar. Difficult to stop him, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Well, a very important record broken last time out. You're looking at the club's new all-time top scorer.
Yeah, what a goal scorer. But I'm sure there's still a lot more to come from this player, including today maybe. It's a remarkable achievement.
Schmidt. And he read it well. Good use of advantage by the referee. Schmidt. Sakamoto. Vitali. High pressing and good high pressing. Hasebe. Oh, he's given it. Penalty. And an opportunity now for them to jump in front. Well, his name and number have been taken as well, Stuart.
And quite rightly so. It was a poor challenge. He was right to give a penalty.
And the penalty is converted. A goal is his. And now he can exhale. And the ball in behind the defenders. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes. So back underway following the equaliser. Ali. McAllister. An encouraging looking move from the old boys. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Arnold. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Being pressed hard. Peterson. Schmidt. Cross could be useful. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. The verdict is offside here. Peterson. Contreras now. Hasebe. McAllister. Dangerous looking through ball. It's a perfect challenge. Well, the attack just lost its momentum, and the keeper will collect. Trying to open them up. Could be in. Oh, how about that for the last line of defence? Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick.
C.
It's with Aymar. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Determined defending. High pressing at its best. It is to be a throw-in. Couldn't hang on to it. He continues his run.
C.
Hasebe. Really getting stuck in. And players waiting in the centre. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. Ali. Contreras on the ball. Hasebe. And back with Contreras. A decent position for the old boys to be in. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up.
Well, the old boys are enjoying the bulk of possession here, but with the talent they have on show here, the lack of quality in the attacking third has been a real disappointment. They need to play with more urgency to win this one.
Well, first things first, they need the ball again. Can he put it away? And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
Corner kick played in. Danger still on. And I think the threat has been averted. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Might be a chance here. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
Nice 前半。ナイス。
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Crossing possibilities. Textbook defending inside the box. And it's played into the centre. Well, it didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. Oh, the keeper needed to do an awful lot better. Real chance. Well, an attack that lacked that final punch. And super tackle, and they've won possession. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Swift ball into the area. Clattered away. Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner.
C.
Trying to pick out a teammate. And stopping the danger. Pettersson. Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw-in here. And the old boys have it once again. Chance to play it in. Teammate in support. Cleared away.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
And the old boys with the ball again. Schmidt. Now Correa. Giving the ball away. Distributing it well. Cross fired over. And what a magical save it was!
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
And there's the delivery. Not away completely. So half an hour remaining. And a good-looking ball. And deflected behind, so a corner here. And over comes the corner. And the keeper left us in no doubt that that was always going to be his ball. McAllister. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. So a throw in here. Getting in there to intercept. Oh, could be. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Well, able to survive that attacking push.
Well, they so nearly took the lead there. They just have to keep creating these opportunities, and I'm sure the goal will come.
Has to be. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? And a very good challenge. Can he find the right pass? A fine block.
C.
Ali. Really showing off his wide range of passing skills. A quarter of an hour remaining here. A real attacking intent shown by the old boys. A fine reading of the situation. Oh, great vision. Good-looking move. Must take the lead here. Oh, not to be. Stopping a certain goal. Now with Correa. And still on the lookout for the goal that could be so important at this juncture. Well, it came to nothing in the end.
Well, these fans are pushing their team on here. They sense a winner's coming.
P.
In position. Offside the decision. A bit of running room now on the wing. And the header just wide of the mark.
C.
Has to be.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Well, giving the ball away. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. That's a good-looking ball. All in all, a broken counter-attack. What to like about that pass? It's not lost on them what a goal could mean at this late stage. A disappointing end to the move. And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game.
Nice.
Stuart, your analysis.
Well, it could have...
GG おつわりでした。はい、またお願いします。FXCK。こちらこそまたお願いします。波線。警告ナイス。
As a footballer, you desperately want to be involved in these matches. So much on the line, and this is the first promotion game. The players had better be ready for what the opposition will throw at them. This promises to be special. Find out how it unfolds on EA TV.
www.
One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And how will they fare in this, their first test of a promotion match in the division? Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, this is a big game for them. Yes, they've done well up to this point, but this will be tough today. They need to play well here.
Delivering it. And the keeper takes the ball, but the main thing is he held on to it. Now can she pick out a teammate? Prepared to take on the shot. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Well, it works like this. Breaking the club's goal-scoring record brings you attention.
Yeah, what a goal scorer. But I'm sure there's still a lot more to come from this player, including today maybe. It's a remarkable achievement.
Well, it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper.
C.
Oh, good vision there. A really good pass. Oh, goodness me, he's hit the post. Well, nothing comes of it. Opportunity missed.
C.
Well, possibilities in the centre. Still work to do. And not a header that was ever really going to trouble the goalkeeper.
C.
That's how to rob them of possession. And players waiting at the far post. And the danger's still on. And a long way out. Pressing like that will help the cause. Stopped a surefire goal. On the ball, Correa. Working so hard to win back possession. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
And deep into the penalty area. High pressing and good high pressing. Well, simply couldn't beat the first defender. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And deflected beyond the byline, so a corner here. Well, they fancy a short one. And possibilities here. Oh, just the kind of save every goalkeeper would expect to make.
こんばんは。CB 参加いいですか?
Dictating the tempo over the last 15 minutes or so, and they're playing really well and creating chances. It's surely only a matter of time before they take the lead here.
Now can they win back possession and create something else? And a timely intervention. Chance to play it in. Opportunity maybe. And the keeper more than equal to the task.
よろしくお願いいたします.
Well, you have to think they're going to take the lead at some point. They're really looking dangerous at the moment.
Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Let's see about the delivery. It might still be problematic. Options in the centre. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Delivering it into the box. Well, it wasn't the best piece of finishing, in all honesty. Goal kick.
Yeah, it was all good until that final effort. Just shows you how devastating they can be on the break, though.
And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. It's with Novak. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. How can he take them on and beat them? Now with Correa. Cross could be useful. No-nonsense clearance. And Arnold has it. Oh, good save.
C.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Last line of defence. Schmidt. And Arnold has it. Targets available, cross comes in. And an effective clearance. Electing to shoot. There is the goal to open the scoring. Who can say they don't deserve to be in front?
Nice.
Well, just look at this. He keeps his composure and he almost passes it into the back of the net. That's a very good goal.
Well, the referee allowing the play to flow. It is to be a throw-in. Now there to intercept. It looked as though it had a chance of going in for the equaliser.
It was close. It was a decent effort. Just need to keep plugging away now, and surely the goal will come.
Showing a lot of guile there. Now Correa. Just failing to hit the target. Good effort, though.
C.
And so it is, the first half story has been written.
Nice.怒涛のシュート13本 W。
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us.
こんばんは。参加いいですか？はい。
Well, that one has promise. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Can she finish here? And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Bulut. Now with Correa. Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy. Now Correa. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Good use of advantage by the referee. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And Arnold has it. Corner kick awarded. And let's see if this will help them add to their lead.
C.
And there's the delivery. Well, he had the confidence to try the bicycle kick, and it was very nearly a goal.
Well, what a piece of skill that was. It's a brilliant effort.
Abe. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Agun. And space to cross it. Chance here. It's still alive.
CM 空いてるなら CM 行きます。
It's with Novak. Makoun. Patience and persistence on the passing front in the name of
打撲
finding an
C リー
equaliser.
グ
Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life. Can they equalise here?
30 minutes to go then. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Can they convert? And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation.
ナイス
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. It's with Novak.
そしたら終わったら一旦ロビー戻ります
Abe. It's with Johansson. Nice looking pass. A glorious chance. Easy save. Vitali. Oh, nice ball. Dangerous ball. And the danger's still on. Electing to shoot. And the keeper more than equal to it.
C サイコパスやん
Trying to pick out a teammate. And making sure it
W.
wasn't problematic. Oh, super piece of play. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Oh, nice ball over the top. Beautiful pass. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say.
Well, as those stats tell us, their attacking play today has been exceptional. Defenders have come out at the right time, the midfielder completely dominated the game, and the front player's movement has been excellent.
Good-looking move, this. Electing to cross into the centre. Just knocked it out of there. "15 minutes left for play. And the defensive intervention there. And a good tackle. Not really the high percentage option to try your luck from there.
Well, his teammates aren't particularly happy. He was never going to
ご
score
めん
from
な
there.
さい上上げたら
Makoun. That's a good-looking ball. And a throw-in it's going to be. Sakamoto. Park. Well, keeping the ball in this manner can be very effective. What to like about that pass?
すみません CB 多いですまだ今度よろしくお願いいたします
Johansson. Abe. Released it nicely.
いや空いてますよ
Chance to cross. Oh my goodness, you've really got to praise the defending. That was top-notch.
僕他のポジション行ってもいい
Deciding to go inside. The high press was on, and the chance is on. And quite simply, wide of the target. Bulut. Well, good idea, but just a little bit too much on the ball. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Promising pass. And no problems at all for the keeper.
C
And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, they were...
ナイス。自分も CD から他へ移動しますよ。途中格ゲーみたいな動きしてた W。格ゲー始まってて草。W。自分最後行きます。RW 空いてます？私も最後にします。RM。だいたい米順で。スザネズさん CB 空いてますよ。落ちちゃったかな。バックリコメ順で。 私、この試合でラストにします。僕まあ CB でやってるときは基本 UFC だと思ってプレイしてますね。はい。KFPL 韓国のリーグ FC24 の
It doesn't get much better than being able to call yourself the record scorer for a football club. But last time out, we saw him make history and revel in the moment. Now the prospect of more goals from this highly gifted footballer who rarely fails to deliver on the pitch. Stay with us on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Let's see about the delivery. And did just enough defensively. Not the most confident clearance. Well, simply couldn't beat the first defender. And the ball's gone. Distributing it well. Vitale. Unable to keep the ball. Cadlets. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he's the perfect finisher. He's got a great shot on him, his movement is excellent, and in 1v1 situations, you always expect him to score.
Oh, big chance here! Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. Bulut. Successfully cut out. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. From one side of the pitch to the other. Cadlets. Excellent ball over the top. And he takes on the shot. That was going in. Who can he pick out? A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage. 1-0 then. Bulut. Well, there to intercept. Chances on. Oh dear, a moment to forget all about, I think.
Well, he has to do a lot better there. He's gone for power, but he's completely miscued it.
Mohamed. Trying to open up the defence. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. Played over. And putting paid to the danger. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on, advantage with them. Possession changing hands. Correa. He's going forward well here. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And the referee blows for a foul. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Vitale. Sakamoto. Throw-ins given. It's with Santos. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Electing to cross into the centre. And clears the danger. And defensive play to be applauded. And if you've already received a yellow card, you surely want to stay away from that sort of challenge. And it is a second yellow. He's off.
Well, you could sense it coming, couldn't you? It's a really silly challenge.
そう。元気だな W。ごめんなさい。牛乳にシリアル入れてご飯食べてきます。応援してますので。
What to like about that pass? And easily intercepted. Bulut. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Schmidt. Well, it's an attractive passing move, but it's all about finding an equaliser here. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. This might be ideal for the counter. Oh, could be! Oh, a clinical counter-attack. And so close to a goal.
Well, that's exactly what they're looking to do. Force the turnover and then break at pace. So close to a very good goal.
Ishak. Van der Strijk. Good ball over the top. And crossed in there. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Well, getting close to the half-time interval, and the story so far, they're not really making home advantage count. Stuart, your take?
Well, it's been a tight first half so far, but they haven't quite shown enough guile in the attacking third. If, however, they can be more dynamic in the 1v1 situations, they have the quality to turn this around.
Well, the electronic board showing one additional minute. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Long way out this. The first half here comes to an end.
惜しい。ナイス。
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how this second half pans out. Overcooked that one. Santos. Dan. And we saw the situation developing. Really nice ball. And a decent save. Full credit. Arnold. Sakamoto. Really good build-up, but no end product. Being pressed and pressed high. Beautiful pass. Oh, that's a really good run. It might be. And a goal! The equaliser! They simply refuse to be beaten. Down to 10 men, but right back in this game.
Well,
here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Now in a more than decent position. Delivering it into the box. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping. Offside, not that anyone knew.
Of the blue card registration BG04DOM.
Effective challenge.
Turn your lights off.
Unable to keep the ball. Vitali. Schmidt. Difficult to stop him. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And the right place to cut out the pass. Can he find the right pass? And the cross goes in. Well, on the final analysis, not quite precise enough. Goal kick here. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. And Amos has it now. And fed back to the goalkeeper. Kowalczyk. Really getting stuck in. Crossing opportunity. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Oh, how about that for the last? It's got to be.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
Delivering it. Danger averted. And into the last 20 minutes. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Intercepted effortlessly. Vitali. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? It might be the moment to get them ahead. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, as you can see, the skill to set up this chance is absolutely brilliant. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Deflected behind. Corner forthcoming.
C.
And there's the delivery. Oh, can you believe what we've just seen? I think we're going to be viewing that goal time and time again.
Well, as you can see, they don't come much better than this. It's a goal of the highest quality. Wonderful piece of skill.
So back underway, the game having been squared at 2-2. Oh, that's a fine ball. Oh, a goal! And every player's worst nightmare, because this will go down as an own goal.
C.
Well, here it is again, and quite clearly that's an own goal. He's a bit unfortunate, really.
ORZ.
And the defensive intervention there. And slipped through beautifully. What a vital intervention. Well, clattered away. Ten minutes to go then. Well, showing really good width here. Is it going to be? Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Schmidt. Sakamoto. And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. Kadlets. Ishak. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. So the final whistle almost upon us, and this is not exactly what the home fans had in mind when they arrived at the ground today, Stuart.
Well, they've been second best, that's for sure, and the main problem's been in midfield, where they've been overrun at times. They just haven't been able to get enough possession. It's not been a good performance today.
Good ball over the top. Stopped a surefire goal. And snuffing out the danger. A chance to whip it in. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace of that.
惜しい。ナイス。申し訳ないです。僕のせいで。ありがとうございました。はい、またお願いします。お疲れ様でした。またよろしくお願いします。自分もこの辺で終わります。はい、またお願いします。バイ。お疲れ様でした。一車で4141で。 ビブ4当たらないんですかね。この時間はビブ高いとこばっかなんですかねと思ったら当たった。
It doesn't get much better than being able to call yourself the record scorer for a football club. But last time out, we saw him make history and revel in the moment. Now the prospect of more goals from this highly gifted footballer who rarely fails to deliver on the pitch. This is EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Nice.
1-0 then.
Oh.
Cadlets. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Sakamoto. Park.
More 1試合。 良かったですね。プレーオフ終わったばかりで人少ないんですかね。もう食う。
Mission accomplished when last we saw this gifted player. When you enter the history books, it's a moment to drink in. And as officially speaking, the club's all-time leading scorer now, every reason to expect more attacking excellence today. Stay with us for all the live action on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Useful looking position, you've got to say. Can he put it away? Magnificent defending. Nasri. Bulut. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Good idea. There it is, the opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? And in possession, Correa. Schmidt. Good movement. Crossed in quickly. Sakamoto. Now can she pick out a teammate? Nasri. Cross blocked. And the deflection means a corner. Who can they pick out? Smuggled away. Schmidt. Now Correa. Promising pass. Well, thumped clear. Oh, given away by the Lions. Oh, could be. And a goal to level this contest. All even. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Pettersson. Good distribution. Chance to take the lead. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. Now with Correa. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Bulut. And credit due, a good intervention. And passing it through. Pettersson. Long way out. Couldn't grab hold of it. Threat over for now, it seems.
Happy birthday to Alex O'Neill celebrating today from all
Schmidt.
of his friends and family.
Now Correa. Went in strongly, decisively. Oh, nice ball over the top. Schmidt. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Konate. Nasri. It's a perfect challenge. And the shot. Well, body in the way. So near, but wide. It has to be. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration. So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Cho. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Released it nicely. And quick thinking defensively. Nasri. Able to close down the shot. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. And that is how to block. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw in. Gustafsson has it. Can they put it away? Well, no damage done. Fiore. Possession one. I think you've got to conclude that was good refereeing. A free kick in the end after initially playing advantage, but it just wasn't there. And continues his run. Oh, that's a fine cross. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And what about the finish? With such control and technique, that could have gone anywhere, but not with his skill. It's a great goal.
Ogawa. And a decent delivery. This corner kick might help them.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
And not the most convincing of headers when all was said and done.
Yeah, but in the end, I think the defender does enough to make it very difficult for him.
Pettersson. He got in the way of that cross. Sakamoto. Read it well. Nasri. Great effort to keep that one in play. And acres of space out wide for the Lions. Feeding it through. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today. Park. From one side of the pitch to the other. A good vision there. It's got to be! Oh, a good diving save.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Chances on. Couldn't quite hang on. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending.
Well, had that gone in, surely that would have been game over. Credit to the keeper, though. That was a good save.
Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Into the final 20 minutes. And thwarted there, following the cross. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Park. He's managed to lose his marker. No problems for the keeper. Fiore. Couldn't hang on to it. And giving them too much space on the flank. And they could eat into the lead. Was an important piece of defending. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. Oh, tremendous vision. Could reduce the deficit. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Unable to keep the ball. Oh, he looks threatening. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Well, nearly there. This game almost over. And looking at the fans, Stuart, they appear to me to be more than a bit gutted.
Well, there are two main reasons why they're losing this game.
Oh, wait a minute. They could be in here. A cheeky chip. And fired against the crossbar. Penalty, in the opinion of the referee. And this is seriously getting away from them. And that is going to be a booking for the goalkeeper, in the opinion of the referee. And the keeper denies them from the spot. Let's see about the delivery. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And thumped away. Nice switch of play. And take it away. Nasri. He's in behind. In it goes to rubber stamp it once and for all. Nice weight on the pass. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough